Jennifer Lopez gave her fans an intimate look at her three-day wedding extravaganza at her husband Ben Affleck's $8.9 million Georgia estate in her latest newsletter, on the JLo newsletter, released on Thursday. While sharing the romantic details from their big day, which came just weeks after first tying the knot in Las Vegas, the superstar, 53, included a sweet photo of her rocking a white Ralph Lauren gown and handsome groom, 50, slow dancing under a neon sign, which read, "Mr. and Mrs. Affleck." When he saw me appear at the top of the stairs that moment, it both made absolute sense while seeming still impossibly hard to believe, like the best dream, where all you want is never to awaken, she wrote recalled. She continued, "I would have had many of the same thoughts probably had I not been focusing so hard on not tripping over my dress, but when I got close enough to see his face, it made the same wonderful sense to me. Some old wounds were healed that day and the weight of the past finally lifted off our shoulders. Full circle, and not at all the way we planned it. Better," the Let's Get Loud hitmaker gushed. The blushing bride opted to describe their wedding reception by sharing a quote written by Affleck for his 2016 movie Live by Night, which read, "This is heaven. Right here. We're in it now." While sharing the romantic details from their big day, which came just weeks after first tying the knot in Las Vegas, the superstar, 53, included a sweet photo of her rocking a white Ralph Lauren gown and handsome groom, 50, slow dancing under a neon sign, which read, "Mr. and Mrs. Affleck." Ahead of the ceremony, Lopez revealed that it had rained at sunset every day that week and everyone was getting worried about the heat, likelihood of thunder and lightning, and if they would recuperate in time from the stomach bug all of their family caught that week. Despite others' concerns with the unexpected setbacks, Lopez insisted she never had one doubt. "All week I felt the calm and easy certainty that we were in God's hands," she raved. At 6:45, Saturday, August 20th, the sun broke free and cast its rays like little diamonds dancing across the river behind the makeshift altar in our backyard. Before their rehearsal dinner, the JLo Beauty founder admitted that she and Ben had a laugh the night before about getting married again at their age. "We had both been married before and we aren't exactly kids anymore, but somehow now seemed like the only age that made sense," she explained. She went on to tell readers that she was inspired by Rainer Maria Rilke's poem, Letters to a Young Poet, which is about being ready for love and how giving happiness and love becomes more joyful than receiving it. "The truth is everyone's story is different and we all have our paths to travel. No two people are the same. But for us, this was perfect timing," Lopez added, nodding to their after rekindling in April 2021, nearly 20 years after parting ways after their first engagement. The Hustlers actress continued, "Nothing ever felt more right to me, and I knew we were finally settling down in a way you can only do when you understand loss and joy and you are battle-tested enough to never take the important things for granted or let the silly insignificant nuisances of the day get in the way of embracing every precious moment. We find ourselves in that long-desired time of life, having gratitude for all that life has shown us, even its trials and tribulations. That night really was heaven," she marveled. The morning after saying I do, the pair hosted a yummy brunch by the lake. For the meal, which she wanted to have down home, rustic country chic vibes, Lopez wore a blue and white striped dress and floppy hat. "Years ago, we had no idea the road ahead would mean navigating so many labyrinths and hold so many surprises, blessings, and delights," she concluded. "It all culminated in this moment, one of the most perfect of our lives. We couldn't have been happier. I wish all of you the same kind of happiness. The hard-earned kind that's all the sweeter for the journey that came before it."